This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Do you ever think about switching insurance companies to see if you could save some cash? Progressive makes it easy. Just drop in some details about yourself and see if you're eligible to save money when you bundle your home and auto policies. The process only takes minutes, and it could mean hundreds more in your pocket. Visit Progressive.com after this episode to see if you could save. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Potential savings will vary. Not available in all states.
Parenting is such a breeze, oh, but it would bring you to your knees if it weren't for Chatty Daddies. Oh, yeah, the Chatty Daddies.
Welcome to the Chatty Daddies. Today we got a two-man crew. I'm JC.
And I'm Trey. Just kidding. I'm Nick. Trey could not be here. One of his children is not feeling great, so he had to run.
We won't snitch.
We understand.
We won't snitch on which one's not feeling well.
No, we don't want the school to find out.
Oh,
and be
okay.
like, oh, you still brought the other one to school,
Right.
or vice versa?
So we're not snitching.
Yeah, we're not saying
nothing.
who. We're not saying who.
He'll be back next episode. I guess we'll talk about the elephant in the room. I'm injured.
Mm-hmm.
And
You are.
I'm still working.
So how'd this happen? I think I saw a little clip of something maybe on the radio. It was an exercise injury.
So I've been doing something. I'm at that stage of life, Nick, where I get to work out with my son.
Okay.
Like, he is going to the gym, and we are weightlifting, and I'm pushing him, and he pushes me, and it's been really good. Like, I've actually gotten stronger since my son started working out with me.
That's good.
So there was, he only works out with me once a week now because he's training for football, so we do on-the-field training mostly. But on Mondays, Kaysen and I work out chest. It's chest day, bro. This past Monday, Kaysen wasn't able to do it because he got invited to work out with some older kids. And I was like, no, absolutely. Let's take that opportunity. Let's go work out with the older kids. So Kinsey, my wife, was like, hey, I'll go work out with you. I'll go to the gym with you. And I said, it's chest day. And I know you hate chest day because she only wants to work out the butt. And so we're doing chest. We're doing the bench press. And I usually do 4 sets and a warm-up, so about 5 sets. I'm on my last set. And this is typically my heavier weight set. And
You're building up to this weight throughout the workout.
Yeah. So I'll warm up with 135 pounds. And then I warm up another 5 reps with 185 pounds, and then I start my reps. And I usually rep 225, and I'll do one of those for 10. And then my second one is I add 10 plates on it, so I'm doing 245, and I do that for 8. And then for my last set, I usually do 275 for about 5 or 6. And
Sounds heavy.
And it is heavy, and that's how you build muscle, though.
Mm-hmm.
And I've worked a lot of years to get to that weight and be able to do it consistently. And again, I do this every single week, so I'm used to this weight. I asked Kinsey, because you got to be safe when you get to that amount of weight, hey, just be there for me in case I get to the bottom and I can't push it up. I just need you to give me about 15 to 30 pounds of assistance just by pulling, and I can push it up. And she goes, okay, I don't know how to spot. And I'm like, it's all good. I'm not going to need it. And that is where I jinxed myself.
Famous last words.
I did everything I've always done. I get my shoulder set. I get my back straight. I arch my back a little bit, make sure my butt's on the bench, and I lifted it off the rack. And I don't remember what happened after that. All I know is all I remember is going, ugh, and feeling pain and looking down and seeing the bar on my chest.
Just in an instant, it was up and then it was completely down.
What I can tell you, the only thing I can tell you, Nick, is that I was embarrassed because I saw my wife's eyes too, because my eyes went up and her eyes were, man, the widest I've ever seen. And so I just pushed the weight off of me because it fell off because I don't clip them. And I got up and she goes, are you okay? And people are looking at me. I'm so embarrassed. I feel adrenaline take over my body. I'm like, I'm good. And I'm walking around like, I'm trying to feel it out. And I'm like, okay, I don't feel like nothing feels broken. Okay, I'm okay. In my head, I'm like, oh, damn, nothing bad happened. So I grab the bar and I put it back up and I start racking the weight up again on the bar. And my wife's like, what are you doing? And I go, I'm going to do my set. And she goes, you just dropped all that weight on your chest. Like, shouldn't we go get checked out? I was like, no, I'm good. I don't feel anything. I'm fine. And I did my set.
You did it.
I did it. Yeah. And this time I was more careful. Here's what I think happened. And I think I was just so comfortable, I guess, because I had a spotter that I wasn't really taking it serious.
Right. You weren't as cautious as you should have
I
been.
wasn't
maybe.
as cautious. I wasn't. My grip wasn't as strong as it should have been. My wrists weren't locked, and I think when I pushed it forward, my left wrist gave out, and the bar just fell off of my wrist. Like it just slid off and fell into my chest.
Oof.
It took my thumb with it. So this came in later. About 20 minutes later is when I started feeling a little bit of ouchies on the rib side.
Yeah, all the adrenaline's wearing off.
Yeah.
And you were actually feeling your injury.
And this is more towards the end of the workout. So I'm starting to feel a little something on my ribs. And I looked at Kinsey. I was like, I might have done something, but I'm okay. And we get home. And when we get home, my wrist starts hurting on where your pinky runs down to your wrist on the backside, like away from the palm. So the backside of your palm.
This is your left wrist.
It starts hurting. And I go, oh, that doesn't feel right. And to feel it out, I pull down on my thumb like a lever. And it doesn't hurt where my thumb is. It hurts on the complete opposite side of my hand. And I'm like, oh, that's not good.
Yeah, so something connected to the thumb on the other side
some
is
ligament.
messed up.
And the pain on my ribs became unbearable. So I went to the doctor the very next day where I found out that I did, in fact, crack 2 ribs and have some sort of ligament damage on my left wrist because I'm an idiot.
I wonder if any of this, you not taking it as or being as cautious, I wonder if some of it was showing off because Kinsey was there.
No, because again, I do this isn't.
But I mean, it's still pretty impressive. It's kind of like, oh, I got this because I do this all the time.
Sure, I did want to show off, and I wanted to put on like 315, and like I was like, no, I'm not gonna push it. That's stupid. Why are you gonna ego lift? Let's just do what we normally do, and it just fell apart. And I don't. Can I go back to that gym?
You know, worse than the injuries that you have physically,
Mental.
mentally knowing they're still talking about you today at this
100%.
gym, probably.
I guarantee you, I'm willing to bet they have footage of that.
Oh, that'd be great. You should try and ask him for it.
And I was thinking about getting it because I think it'd be kind of like, look up this dummy.
Right. Oh, that'd be funny.
And I would I would clown myself because I think it's like it's a good
PSA.
It's a PSA for people to be careful, make sure you're doing it right, make sure you. But I haven't gone obviously back to the gym. I don't know if I can.
Yeah, I wonder how long it'll be till you can get back to normal exercise. You know, get back to your normal routine.
I don't know, Nick. I
know that you don't know, but you know, is that going to be 2 months from now, 6 months from now? Who knows?
I'm guessing I'm going to lose quite a bit of strength, and I think this is where I just fall off.
And a rib, I don't think there's anything you can do for that. You just have to let it sit there and heal. Because obviously you can't put a cast on it or anything like that. It's just ice it and tender ginger with it.
Have you ever broken a rib?
I've never broken a rib, but I've known people and, you know, they're almost done with their recovery and they get sick and they cough a lot and then that re-cracks their rib or something.
I am so afraid to get sick.
Yeah.
So I was sitting, and I'll be very honest here. I was sitting on the couch with Kinsey the next night. So this is after I found out it was. And I felt a sneeze coming on. Mm-hmm. One of my favorite things in life is to sneeze.
Isn't it great?
It's like, it's an orgasm.
A good hearty sneeze.
It's an O.
It does something for you.
It gives you an O. Like, it's the best feeling. I love sneezing. But I knew this was not going to be good. And I'm trying to look at light. I'm like plugging my nose. I'm trying to do anything to get rid of the sneeze, and it doesn't. And I sneezed. And it felt like somebody like Jake Paul hit me on the Oof. Ryan Garcia, like a professional boxer hit me there, but they had a knife in their glove. And I felt my eyes just well up with tears. And my wife, again, is sitting about 5 feet away from me. And I just calmly got up, and I'm holding my rib, and I went to the kitchen and grabbed tissues, and I start wiping my eyes. And she's like, "What? Are you crying?" I go, "No. No, I'm not crying. My eyes decided to water after I sneezed, but it's not crying. It's just what happened." Ugh. So I don't know. And I can't sneeze. I can't sleep. I'm an idiot. It was on me. And my son... Kinsey told him the day because she went to go pick him up. And when he got home from school, he goes, "I heard what happened, Dad." Mm-hmm. And I go, "Yeah." And he goes, "You're lucky it didn't happen in front of me because I'd be making fun of you." I'm like, who is this guy, dude?
Maybe your body was thrown off because your normal workout buddy wasn't there.
Yeah, I blame it on my son.
Yeah, maybe that's what it was.
He's my guy. He wasn't there for it. But yeah, so I'm injured for the next couple of weeks.
Well, we wish you a speedy recovery. I hope it goes well.
The last injury we had was when you hurt yourself skiing.
I broke my foot. Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I hurt my leg skiing maybe a year and a half ago. I don't remember. Yeah. At some point, I hurt my leg skiing. And, hopefully nothing again.
So it's Trey's turn next.
Yes. Well, hey, maybe he'll come back with a story about being injured or some point.
We're going up the body. So you did legs. I did torso.
Oh, man. So I don't want to do anything to the head or brain.
That's why we left that for Trey.
Goodness. Well, I got to switch gears here.
Yeah.
My son has entered into a phase that all children enter into, especially children, boys, I'm sure. We've always found fart humor funny.
It is.
It's funny. I've heard someone explain why farts are funny is because, it's funny in every language. You don't have to speak someone's language to hear a fart. It doesn't need a setup or a punchline. It just is.
I was sitting on the couch watching. Have you seen videos of people farting on their dogs?
No.
Bro. When I tell you we were laughing the hardest we have laughed, the way dogs respond to human farts is freaking hilarious.
They just give the look.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing?
One dog barfed. It was hilarious. We watched the video 3 times in a row. It's that funny.
So farts are just funny. We've always found fart humor funny in a video, on a movie, whatever. It's great. But I don't know what it was, all of a sudden become brave and is just farting himself.
Oh.
The manners have gone out. Everyone toots, whatever. It's no big deal, but he's intentionally doing it for the laugh.
He's learning to play the instrument.
Yeah, really funny. It's great. If we're at home or whatever, it's funny. But he's gotten brave, and now he's doing it in public.
Oh.
And so part of me has to blame myself because when he did this, I mean, guys, it was funny.
It was.
It is funny. But I think he did it once. We were at Target, and no one was around. And he was looking at me, and then I heard it, and I laughed. It was funny. I laughed.
Yeah,
so
you
maybe
did it.
It's on me.
It's on you.
But now, last night, we were at a restaurant. We were at IHOP because Blair was away at a PTA thing. So Dad gets to take the kids out for dinner. We go to IHOP, and it's a busy restaurant. We're in a booth, and he just rips it and just looks at us for the laugh, and it's like, dude, again. It was funny, but I held it in. I was like, "You can't do that. You gotta stop that."
It's the place and time thing.
He's like, "What? You thought it was funny?" Like, yes, it was, and it is, but you can't, not right now,
Yeah.
So I'm interested to see where this happens. I don't know does he do this at school? Is he the farting kid in class?
I wouldn't dare. See, that's what I worry about because, again, when we laugh at our kids, burps are another thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's you don't want them to take that to school, but I don't know what they're doing. I don't know if my kid is the weird one now.
I got to say, now that I bring up farting in school, look up videos of people trying to cover their fart. And it's always kids in class, they'll, and then 5 seconds later, they rip one trying to cover it. Hilarious.
I kind of respect that they're able to do that so openly.
I know, that is kind of funny.
Because I could never, ever.
No way.
I had one slip out freshman year that was kind of loud. And I legit blamed it on the kid behind me.
Totally.
I was like, no way, Adam.
Yeah, I had one experience in elementary school. We were in the what am I saying? The lunchroom, the lunchroom, and it was all cleared out. The tables were away. It was some assembly of something. So we were sitting on the hard linoleum floor, and I remember my legs were tucked up. I'm just sitting on the ground, and I let one slip, and so everyone in front of me looks at me. So I just, of course, turned around and looked at the people behind me. I don't know. I don't know if I pulled it off or not.
I lost a crush in middle school because of it.
Really?
A girl that I had a crush on. Remember when they used to make us do the sit-up challenge and the stretching challenge, the presidential, whatever?
Yep.
We were doing sit-ups, and I was trying to be a player. So I was like, hey, I'll put my knees on your toes. I got you. And she started doing her sit-ups, and on about the 7th one,
so she tooted.
Oh,
no.
And we locked eyes, and my brain goes, she ain't the one, dog.
Never look at her again.
It turned it off for me real quick.
How was that situation handled? Did anyone say anything?
Of course. We're middle schoolers.
Okay.
So I didn't say anything, but the boy next to me did. And so she, unfortunately, got the title of the farting girl.
She can be known as the fart girl.
And it sucks.
Yeah.
And she couldn't help it. It
never
was just
get
there.
over that.
Never.
That goes with you to high school.
I would love to check in on her and see how she's doing.
Yeah. I remember hearing about an incident with someone at another elementary school when I was elementary school. I didn't know this girl, but I heard she had pooped her pants like in gym class. And
which again could happen to any of us.
Yes, and very pretty girl. Everyone told me she was like, everyone had a crush on her. And I remember hearing about it in elementary school, and then we go to junior high together. And it's like, oh, that's her. That rumor is still going on. That rumor followed her to high school. And I don't really even know the whole story. I just heard it happen, so I don't even know if it's true or not.
We need to, anything that happens in elementary school cannot carry on over to middle school.
We got to let it go.
We got to let that go, especially at the high school. Like we're almost, there's some adults in high school. There's some 18-year-olds, so we got to let those go, but we didn't.
Man, hey, and then just bring it up at the 20-year reunion later.
Yeah,
to really rub it in.
But let them bring it up. Let them be the ones.
Right. But some people don't have that sense of humor as others do.
No.
So
we do. Clearly we do. Speaking of high school, big life change coming up. This is, for my kids coming up, is the last week of school.
Mm-hmm.
And for one of my kids is the last week of middle school.
Right.
And that's my son. And I went to the high school football orientation this past week. And it felt weird.
Mm-hmm.
It felt so weird to see high school next to my son's name.
Crazy.
It doesn't feel right. It feels like I got robbed. I feel like I would have been a little happier. I feel like I would be a little more, let's go. But I'm more of like, I feel like I'm trying to grab him and pull him back, and I can't.
It's certainly one of those things where people say like, oh, it goes fast. Hold on, live in the moment while you can. And then in the moment, the kid's screaming and yelling and throwing up in his car seat and all this stuff. Like, okay, great. But it's true.
Yeah.
It does go fast.
It is like he is going to a high school next year with people that drive. And like, it went by so dang fast. It was, and seeing how big he is now, I do and my son is bigger than normal kids.
Yeah, he's a tall kid.
But I catch myself constantly looking at him, and almost like I take a step back a lot, and I look him up and down and go, where I don't see my little boy anymore. And I used to. I like even maybe 7th grade, I still, and a little bit this year.
That
like
little baby that he used to be, that little toddler.
Or like the little mannerisms, like something would come out that would remind me of him when he was like 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. And now it's just like gone. There's no more of the little boy in my son. Like there's stubble, there's armpit hair, there's a deep voice, he's tall. And I can't remember those days unless I go and look at videos, which is what I did. And I found myself after that orientation sitting on my phone and on my laptop looking at videos of my son when he was little.
Yeah.
Of me teaching. I found the video where I was teaching him how to catch a football. And I'm sitting there just in my emotions.
Yep. But think about how lucky we are that we have those pictures and videos.
My gosh.
Because, when my parents, they have a couple pictures from when they were kids, but they don't have that many. But like, even from when we were kids, there's some pictures, but they're not easily accessible. I got to go look in some photo album under the stairs of my parents' house. So I don't even look at pictures from when I was a kid. So, but our kids, everything's digital. It's on our phones. I can look by year, their birthday, whatever it is. I can just type in toddler T-ball on my phone and it comes up with all my son's T-ball videos,
Dude, he's doing what I used to. He goes, hey, Dad, did you ever go hang out at the mall? And I was like, yes.
Yeah, it was great.
In fact, there was a movie called Mallrats because I love that movie with Silent Bob and Jay. And I told him, yeah, that's what he's doing now.
That's great. I like that. I know that, the mall is dying and stuff. And sometimes you hear stories about, people up to no good at malls and teens. And a lot of malls have rules about teens being unaccompanied and stuff.
And listen, malls, stop. Because that's where my son's going to hang out. And,
right.
And you putting curfews on there, meaning that I have to be there, is also it's making my time be taken up by going there so he could be there with his friends. But I think kids are reviving the malls. The
mall was a magical place as a kid.
Oh, so
walk
good.
around the mall, just hang out, not spending anything. Yeah, go get some pizza at Sbarro or go get some Chick-fil-A, and then walk around Abercrombie for a while. Walk around Hollister, see what fun shoes Journeys has, and go to Spencer's and look at the inappropriate posters.
Make friends with the foreign guy that's working the kiosks. Like we would become friends with them and knew him
Sure, it was great.
That was awesome, and he's doing that now.
Yeah, that's fun.
By himself
when
he's allowed, when there's no curfew, because, again, there's curfew.
And so summer's coming up. What does like a going into high school kid do during the summer? Like during the day when you're at work or something, what are the kids doing?
Well, Kaysen is an athlete, and so we found out that he is going to be going to football at 7:30 in the morning every day.
Nice.
So he's going, they're weightlifting, and they're going to go out and do foot skills and stuff Monday through Friday.
That's crazy.
Yeah, which I think is good.
Yeah, that's probably good.
It's going to keep him, out of trouble.
Keeps him busy, gets him knowing the coaches, gets him knowing the other players and stuff like that. When you were at the football meeting, were there some big kids, like a noticeable difference between the middle school and what's going into high school?
On Kaysen's football team in middle school, he was the tallest at his school. And now we're combining the three middle schools. There's one other kid that's kind of like, he reminds me a lot of Kaysen, even the way he acts. He's a little bit taller. He's about 6'4". And then there was another kid that was either Kaysen's height or maybe a little bit, and that this kid's an offensive lineman, so he's even built. So, yeah, there's some boys that you're like,
big kids.
Whoa.
Like they look like they're a junior already or something.
And then, but you also see the other kids that are still like 5'4", and I'm like, hold on, dude, you're going to make him hit him?
Yep.
And that's where I'm like, oh. Yeah, so, yeah, there is, man. There's some dudes that look like men. They're only 8th graders.
What's Chloe going to be doing this summer?
She is, she just tried out for soccer, so she's hopefully going to get an invite to one of the teams that she's trying out for, and she's just going to play soccer and hang out. She's going to have the easy summer compared to her brother.
Enjoy it.
She's still my little girl, even though she's not. she's not.
Yeah, we've gotten to the point where, how much is, my wife and I, we both work full time, so we can't just watch the kids all day. But, at some point, are we overscheduling our kids with summer camps and stuff? Because we have every week, they have a different camp that they're going to for a portion of the day. Some it's half days, some it's full days. But, man, they are booked and busy. They are doing a little bit of everything.
I think what I've seen a lot of like therapists and psychologists talk about this. We are supposed to make our kids be bored.
Right.
We're supposed to present them with boredness. They're supposed to be bored. That is where their brains fire, and they have to problem solve, and they have to figure out.
They get creative.
How to get creative. Because if we're constantly fixing that problem for them, then that means we're probably fixing other problems for them, which is not a good thing. And I was that parent, bro. I was the guy that was if something's wrong, I got you. I'll fix it. If this is wrong, I'll fix it. You're bored. Kinsey was the worst when it came to that. She was like Miss Busybody with the kids.
Yep.
And I finally had to tell her, we got to let them be bored. And let them come up to us and say, I'm bored. And we can tell them, go outside, go in the backyard, go swimming, go build Lego, go draw, go figure it out. I started saying figure it out when they were about 4th, 5th grade. And it made a big world of difference. But they're supposed to be bored.
Yeah. Luckily, I'm very thankful that my son, he will go outside and play by himself in the driveway and just hit baseballs into the neighbor's yard or play basketball by himself. My daughter, she needs a lot of like attention and everything like that. So when I come home, I pick them up from school. I leave work early. I pick them up from school, and I work from home the rest of the day. And, my daughter's coming in every 5 minutes. And lately I've been like, okay, don't talk to me. I'm going to set a timer. Do not come in here for 40 minutes and see what happens. And,
what you do.
And eventually she goes and does something on her own.
Now, while I did say make sure your kids do get bored, I also have a very strict rule, and I've talked about this before, and I think this is probably my childhood trauma, but if my kids are bored and they come up with an activity to do and they ask me to be a part of it. So if my son is bored and he wants to play catch, but none of his friends are available and he asks me to play catch, I'm doing it.
Right.
I don't care what I'm doing. If I'm at home and I'm not working or I don't have anything else going on, if I'm just sitting there living my life at my house and resting,
You're
I'm
just
doing
watching some Sports Center.
100%. I will never in my life say I'm too tired. No, to my son when he asks me to do something like that. Same with my daughter. She likes to do board games. So if she asks me, hey, can we play Uno or can we play Life? I'm not saying no.
Yeah.
If they create something to get out of being bored and it involves me, I as parents, I think it is very important that we say yes.
I'm in, especially Uno. It is the best, one of the best games to play.
And also, do not let them win.
No.
Don't be like, they got to learn that there's failures and losing.
Mm-hmm.
So that's another thing. I don't ever let my kids win.
Ever? Even when they were babies?
When they were like 2 and 3,
yeah.
Like when we were early stages. But when they got to the point where they knew what they were doing, I'm like, I'm not letting you win, dude.
Yeah,
but you got to earn this.
We don't let them win either. So it just happens.
Yeah.
And they learn. That's for sure. I got to say, had a lovely experience since the last time we chatty-daddied. We are big fans of the Savannah Bananas in the Adams household.
Yes, yeah, you teased us with
and we've gotten to see, so the Savannah Banana organization, they play really fun baseball. They play baseball with goofy rules. They do TikTok dances out on the field. They're playing loud music the entire game. It's just a lot of fun. It's really great. And there's 6 teams in the whole Banana Ball League.
I like the party animals.
The party animals. The
tailgaters
Texas
are pretty
tailgaters,
good.
The Savannah Bananas, the Indianapolis Clowns, the Cocoa Beach Coconuts, and someone else that I'm forgetting. But we've never seen the Savannah Bananas. We've seen some of the other teams, and we finally got to go see the Savannah Bananas. You know, that's like seeing the White Sox. That's like seeing the Yankees, like a big team in the league. And so we got to go see them. I went to Texas A&M, and so they played at the Texas A&M football field. And so I went with my son, my cousin, and his 2 boys that are around my son's age. So it was a dude trip. We went. It was great. It was unbelievable. It was awesome. And it was just so much fun to get to go see them. We were part of 102,000 people seeing them.
What a smart idea.
Yeah.
You take a game people called America's pastime in the past, because I think football is now America's pastime, but baseball used to be. And the reason it fell out is because we became too ADD, and it got too boring for a lot of fans. It is a slow game. It's a slow game. They took the boring parts of baseball and completely wiped them out, made fans a part of the game. If a fan catches a foul ball, that player is out.
That player's out.
If it's the visiting team.
Yeah, and they've got each player has a bit that they do. Like one guy is on stilts, and another guy's always doing backflips or whatever it is.
They sing.
Yeah.
If they do a special catch, like if they do a flip, they catch a ball while flipping. It's it's a point for the team. They took what was wrong with baseball and fixed it.
And I know a lot of people listening know this about the Savannah Bananas, but they are very much a fan first. I follow the guy Jesse that is the creator and owner of
Jesse Cole, right?
Yeah, of the league, and he's all about fans first. Like they just had a big deal. They signed with Disney that they're going to stream all their events on Disney, but it's still going to be free on YouTube. Like it's a very fans first experience. They could charge $60 for a T-shirt, but they just charge $30, and there's no shipping on their website because it's fan first. Tickets are $30, and so it's really great. We loved being a part of it, so it was just really cool.
You see one of the Savannah Bananas is going to be on Dancing with the Stars?
I did see that, so they're starting to be a little bit more mainstream and everything like that, so it's cool.
That's got to suck, though, if you're one of the other hundreds of players that are in the league, and you're why him?
Yeah, well, because he's got a ton of social media followers. And
he's probably the most popular on social media.
He probably is. So it's just really cool. So it was neat to experience that, be a part of the big craze and everything like that. So, and I've been to a ton of Texas A&M football games in that stadium with 100,000 people, but it just felt like there were so many people there. So it was cool. It was nice.
That's cool. Deal. I gotta get out to one of those games.
Nothing but praises for the Savannah Bananas from our household. So I encourage everyone to go see them. They're fun.
Mm-hmm. Is Davis playing baseball right now?
Yeah, playing baseball, wrapping up the regular season, and then playing in some summer tournaments, baseball tournaments. So, we're going to be doing that during the summer and having fun.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's a lot of baseball during a tournament. You're playing 4, 5, 6. Well, you are. The kids are playing 4, 5, 6 games, and you're there, Saturdays and Sundays. It's outside, so bring the fans.
By the way, did you see there was an article that came out on how much it costs to raise kids in America now?
Gosh, I don't even know if I want to learn what the number is.
It was mind-boggling. It was ridiculous.
Like raising them from baby to
18 years old.
$200,000.
Higher.
Oh my gosh. $250,000.
higher.
310.
A little bit lower. It's actually $300,000 average per kid, depending on what state you live in. I think Hawaii is the most expensive, and I want to say Mississippi might have been the least expensive to raise a child in.
Wow.
But, I mean, you're taking consideration if you have sports.
Yep.
If you're a travel parent, like volleyball, baseball, softball, basketball, those tend to
it's going to add up,
bring up
quickly.
the cost. But $300,000 per kid.
And I'm sure that's just for a healthy kid. Think if you have a sick kid that's in the hospital all the time.
My sister-in-law just had a whoopsie.
Oh.
She had a third. Love him. They're going to love him. Welcome to the world, Caden.
JC, there are no mistakes.
But she told us, she's like, she hit us up when she was like, man, 6 months pregnant, and finally told Kinsey. And she goes, hey, I just want to let you know I'm calling you because I'm at the hospital. And Kinsey was like, what? She goes, yeah, I'm bleeding. I got a nosebleed. By the way, I'm pregnant. And we're like, whoa, wait, whoa. Okay, congratulations. And she's like, yeah, I'm 6 months pregnant. Baby's coming in 3 months. And we're like, whoa, you're hitting us with left. And she goes, it was not planned. It was just, it was a little baby miracle. We were not expecting because they already have 2 other kids. And so now they got a third. So they're almost a mill in the.
Yeah, that's crazy. Man, I have 2 of my best friends. They have 4 kids. It's like, that's a lot of kids. 4 is a lot.
It is. I wish I could go back and now armchair quarterbacking. Now that I feel like I did a decent job with the kids that I got right now, I feel like
you'd take one away.
No, no, dude. I wish I would have had a third.
You think so?
I wish. I think I keep looking back and I'm like, man, 3 would have been cool.
Yeah, but you know what? During that phase when they were between, up to 10 years old or something that's a hard phase to add another one in there.
True.
That's tough.
And again, I'm in my emo right now. I'm at my emo dad stage where I'm looking back and I want a little 3, 4, 5-year-old where I miss that. So I think that has a lot to do with, but I keep going, man, we could have had a third. I even had the name.
Well, do you want to share?
Sure, because I'm not going to be able to have another one because I got my vasectomy.
Tied.
So I'm retired from that game. I wanted to name, if we had a third, if it was a boy, I didn't have a girl name. I was in my head, it was going to be a boy for some reason. I was going to have 2 boys that protect Chloe, but his name would have been Beckham Cannon Chavez.
Okay, well, he'd go by Beckham because you have Kaysen and Chloe with the C's.
Yeah.
Would he go by Cannon or would he go by Beckham?
Well, that was another thing. I could either call him Cannon Beckham, but I don't think Cannon Beckham sounds right, so it'd be Beckham Cannon.
Okay.
And then it'd be up to him if he wants to go by Cannon, if he becomes like a quarterback or a pitcher or something.
Right,
and
sure.
then Cannon's a good name for that, but if you turn out to be a soccer player, Beckham's perfect for that too.
Yeah.
So that was the name that I had, but I'm not going to be using it, so if anybody out there wants that,
take it.
Take that.
I don't think we ever had, and my wife probably does, but in my head, I never had any other names. Like I never thought of any other ones. So we're done with 2.
If we, Chloe's name was almost Callie. We almost named her Callie because Kinsey's from California.
Yeah.
So maybe that would have been a girl's name. But yeah, man, I look back and go, I would have done 3.
Well, get a dog.
I got 2 others.
But get one you like.
If you want Coco, you can absolutely take Coco.
All right. Well, that's enough for this week. Come back next time, and we'll see if JC has another child. We'll see.
No, I'm done.
All right. Well, we'll see. Never say never.
There's 0 chance.
All right.
Scientifically, 0 chance.
I'm Nick.
I'm JC.
And don't forget,
stand up straight.
Oh, yeah.